Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought we would go ahead and do my 23 favorites from 2023. All of these items kind of range all over the place, but I loved doing this video last year so much. I'll have that one linked below that I had to do one again this year. I think it's just so fun to look back at everything that you used throughout the year. I have them all right here on my phone and I have most of them in front of me. For the ones I don't, I will of course insert a photo. My first favorite of 2023 is none other than the e.l.f. tinted sunscreen that they have. It's called Suntouchable Whoa Glow. It has 30 SPF in it. I honestly don't know if they have more than one shade of this now that I'm thinking of it. It says Sunbeam on the back, but I'm not sure that's a shade name. However, I have been really getting into a light makeup routine kind of phase. Not that you can tell right now, I currently actually have a different tinted sunscreen on my face. It's the Rare Beauty one. My best friend from New Jersey just gave me this one, so I thought I would try it out today. But anyway, I really have been loving this one so much. For one thing, finding a face sunscreen that works on my skin is so incredibly hard. I have a dry skin texture, and that comes with flaky skin as well as dehydrated skin. And then on top of that, every sunscreen that I've used that's like for face specific sunscreen always leaves like a white cast on my face, and I hate it so much. It looks like it's not fully rubbed in. Whereas this one, it kind of does like double duty where it has a tint, so it kind of comes off as makeup a little bit. And I find that this one is also super hydrating and just has an overall luminous kind of look for your face. I've absolutely been loving this sunscreen. I honestly don't wear makeup most days despite this full beat that I got going on for this video. But for the days that I just want to do like a little something more than just mascara and brows, this has really helped me to dive into the no makeup realm, if you will. Literally before I found this, I was either it's full beat or just mascara and brows kind of girl. And now this one has allowed me to just explore what it's like to just wear this plus powder, wear this plus concealer and powder. Like, I feel like with doing a light base, it allows you to take your makeup as far as you want because you're already starting off with like the bare minimum. So yes, this is my first favorite of 2023. I absolutely love this. Cannot recommend it more. I honestly got to the point of like, I'm so worried that they will not sell this anymore. So I was considering buying like tons of backstock of it so I just have it for future years. But thankfully it seems to be a favorite amongst the people who love the brand. So fingers crossed they sell it for years to come. My second favorite I don't have with me. It's currently in my car. It is the Bath & Body Works car air fresheners. I'm sure for any of you who has been in a Bath & Body Works has seen all the different like cute little shapes that you can get for the air clips. I just have like a basic like black square one and I've absolutely loved popping in the scents for that. I will say it's on the bit of the pricier side, but if you go like on a sale day like Black Friday, you can get them for pretty cheap and those scents last for months. I would say it's obviously strongest in its first month, but I would argue it lasts upwards of 3 months. If you buy like 3 scents, that's gonna last you for most of the year, which is what I did on Black Friday the year prior, so that lasted me for most of this year, which was really nice. If you love Bath & Body Works scents, I definitely recommend that. My third favorite I also currently do not have with me, but it is Jenny's ice cream in the flavor, I believe it's lemon and blueberry. This ice cream has absolutely rocked my world. The way that it is creamy, because it's like an ice cream and it's not like sorbet, you know? Or like a sherbet or something. It's not like as icy, it tastes more creamy than icy, but has the flavor of lemon. I absolutely adore it. It's got like blueberry swirl in it. It's so good. I have, with no shame whatsoever, eaten many of those pints. It is so good. My fourth favorite is this light up mirror that I thrifted. It's got 2 sides to it. The one that's just like your normal side that you look at. And then it's got a very zoomed in side as well, which I absolutely love. Both sides light up. They have a low light setting, so it's not like anything crazy. And then it also has a higher light setting. And I just love this so much. It is so awesome for doing makeup, especially if you can't get a lot of sunlight or if you don't have a lot of lights. Like, I still live with only 2 lamps, so having these 2 lamps plus this light also has been an absolute game changer for my makeup this year, especially before I redid my room and like reorganized where my furniture was placed. I was still doing makeup on the floor, so I was getting very poor dim lighting situations for makeup, and now this just makes it so much easier to do my makeup wherever I need to do it. I know these go for some mad money, but trust, if you go thrifting, you will find these, I guarantee. I can't count how many of these I've seen. Not all of them come with just batteries. Most of them I would say are plug-in ones. Even then, the plug-in ones, if you don't have like any light up mirror situation, this is the route to go for sure. and thrifting it will save you so much money. My fifth favorite this year are my smiley face slippers. I got them from my local dollar store, but do not be trapped. They are not $1. They were like $8, I think. And I'm pretty sure they're just like any kind of quality slipper you'd get like off Amazon or something. They're nothing phenomenal. But something that I wanted to do this year was really focus on using my designated shoes for their designated purpose and not out of convenience. I've never been a big shoe person. I typically just have a couple pairs of shoes and then wear them until they literally get holes in the soles and then I'll replace them. But I've been wanting to have like dedicated purposes for my shoes so that A, they last longer, but B, then I don't have to replace certain categories as often because I already have like a set thing for this. So these ones are my house slippers. They do not step outside. They are literally just for the indoors. And I needed these because that was what my moccasins were originally, but then I went outside with them to walk bingo. And after that, they became outdoor shoes. So I was like, okay, I need slippers that are dedicated to the indoors only. So yes, these are my smiley face slippers, and I think they are just absolutely so adorable on my feet. I have that like Sherpa material, which I'm not like the biggest fan of, but like, since I'm not touching the Sherpa material and they're just on the outside, like I think it's cute, and they also will never touch like the outdoor elements, so they shouldn't inherently get gross like that. They're super cute. I think they also had like a black with a white smiley face, potentially. I can't remember what the color waves were at the dollar store, but anyhow, very cute. 10 out of 10 recommend. My sixth favorite thing from this year is my Lego flower bouquet. I'm gonna ask that none of you guys look too closely at it. It is missing some pieces, and I do still have the manual, but I have to redo like one of the flowers, and it's just like I don't have the time for that right now. That aside, I absolutely love this Lego set so much. It doesn't come with the vase. This vase I actually thrifted, but I think it's perfect for this flower bouquet set, if I do say so myself. But yeah, as someone who did not grow up with like an actual Lego set, like I just grew up with like those huge Lego tubs with just like the miscellaneous Legos and you just like build your own things. This has completely altered my perception on why people love Legos so much and has made me obsessed. I don't have another Lego set, but I have been dying to get another one after building this. I could have built it all in one day, honestly, but I spent 3 days building it and it was so much fun. I keep telling all my friends, I feel like the floral Lego sets, those are like the gateway drug into the Lego world. Like I feel like that's what gets a majority of people hooked, and then they're like, I understand now and I need to participate in this hobby more. If it wasn't so expensive, I probably would have bought another set already. This one I was gifted from my roommate for my birthday, and I absolutely love this set so much. If I was to get another set, I honestly couldn't tell you which one I'd want to get. For many times, my roommate and I will walk up and down the Lego aisle just pretending like which ones we would want to get like as a child, but there are none currently that I've been like dying to get. However, if you want to get into Legos, I'm just saying this is a great gift to give someone or to get for yourself. Just be warned, it is a very addictive hobby. As well as expensive. My seventh favorite of 2023, I can't bring in here because there's stuff on it currently, but I will insert a photo. It is this plant shelf that I thrifted, and I think just with the placement of where it is in our apartment and like all the plants that we have on it, I just think it adds so much to our shared living space in there. There didn't used to be anything against that wall, and now it's like, how did we not have something against that wall before? This is literally so perfect for that space. And it's not built well, but the fact that I thrifted it and the fact that it fit in my Honda and the fact that it fits our plants so well, it's one of my favorite things ever, and I absolutely love getting to see it every day. It makes my heart so happy. My eighth favorite of 2023 is my custom Converse that I have. I made these in the spring of 2023 when I was at the laundromat. I was bored. I just was perusing on the Converse website and I saw that you can like completely customize your own pair of Converse, from the fabric to what the soles look like, to what the tops look like, what laces you have, the stitching color, what Converse logo you want, if you want any embroidery, also if you want any sayings on the side. I have absolutely loved creating and wearing these. They are kind of gross now, but they are still probably the nicest conditioned shoes that I still have to this day because they were definitely a pretty penny. And I don't normally spend that kind of money on shoes, but ever since thrifting a really worn down pair of brown Converse, and they were knockoff Converse, I literally got them for like $3, I think. I have wanted like a proper pair of brown Converse, and these are my absolute dream Converse. I'm in a very brown phase of my life right now, which I'm totally cool with, as well as a heart phase, and I blame Sabrina Carpenter for that. She's my favorite artist. Anyway, so I got the brown Converse with, I think they're technically an off-white stitching, white laces, white soles, And then I wanted the be a good human phrase on the side of them, so both of that say that on like their outer side. And then on the inner side where they have the logo, I chose the heart emblem, and I just think they're so cute against the brown canvas background. I love them so much. And then, as some of you know, one of my nicknames that I hold near and dear to my heart is Belle, and so I got that embroidered in like a cursive kind of font on the ankle panel. I'm sure there's like a proper term for what this panel is, but both of my ankles say Belle on it. So yeah, overall, these are my absolute favorite shoes. I've worn them for a couple of the concerts that I've been to last year, as well as just like nicer events that I went to last year. And I feel like they really complete any fit. They're also platform and high top, just in case anyone was curious. I love the little height that it gives me when I wear them. It just makes me feel so bougie. 9th favorite for this year are these workout tank tops that I have. And I know what you're thinking. They're just tank tops. What's so special about them? I have never owned like workout material type tank tops before. I have absolutely fallen in love wearing these to the YMCA. This one is very much like a lilac and periwinkle color, which is another color that I'm really obsessed with at the moment. It has like this cute little like crossover tie moment in the front, and I just love this one so much. It's so cute with like a pair of leggings or running shorts. So I love running in this, I love doing yoga in this, I love cycling in this, I wear this to Zumba, like all the different types of classes that you can take. Absolutely have loved this. And then I've also loved this other one. This is just a black one, and it has kind of like a higher like back situation moment, so you kind of get like a little peekaboo back moment. And then it also has a built-in bra, and let me tell you, this specific workout tank has been life-changing, especially when I do yoga at the Y. I've fallen completely in love with workout tank tops, and I definitely want to get some more, especially ones with built-in bras. I believe I bought both of these from TJ Maxx, actually, so that's where I buy most of my workout stuff if I don't thrift it, because I find that it's good quality while still being on the affordable end. So definitely recommend check out TJ Maxx. If you do not have workout tank tops, they're so much different in quality and performance compared to like a normal cotton tank top. And trust me, I have plenty of those as well. But I just love like the sweat resistant material of these tanks. They have been life altering. And the other feature I want to mention before I forget is the fact that they're both high-necked. That specifically has also been phenomenal to work out with at the Y. Having a high neck tank and not having to worry about anything is literally so life-changing, and just the comfortability and mobility that you have while working out. 10 out of 10, recommend these. While we are on the workout category, my 10th favorite thing from this year are these running shoes. I actually don't know what brand they are. I believe they're New Balances. They say Fresh Foam on them. Yes, they're New Balances, and they say 880s on the side, if that means anything to anyone. I apologize if they're a little gross. These ones definitely got some love this year. One of my goals for this past year was to run my first 5K. In the spirit of wearing shoes for their one purpose that I bought them for, I wanted to buy a pair of shoes that was just for running / working out. So anytime I went for a run, anytime I went to the wide workout, these were the shoes that I was wearing. I bought them off Amazon, and they weren't that expensive, if I remember correctly. I'm gonna say they were in the $60 to $80 range, somewhere in there, which for running shoes is really not that bad at all. And genuinely, I love them so much. As someone who just got into running last year, was just starting to get back into working out last year, as like a beginner type of shoe, I definitely recommend these. I feel like they offered a lot of cushion and support. And I'm not a pro at all the different running shoes, but I know some you want to wear for like distance running, others you want to wear for like short distance running. But overall, I feel like this was just a good beginner type of running shoe, and I would definitely buy these again. Along with the running workout theme, my 11th favorite thing was this workout belt I got from Amazon as well. When I got into running, I realized that there's a couple things that I didn't really want to buy a lot of things, but there's a couple things that I needed. The first one being just a good pair of shoes. And then the second one being something that could hold like the necessities so that I wasn't worried all the time about wearing pants that had pockets. Like running shorts, for instance, when I would go on runs in the summer, like those obviously don't have pockets or deep enough ones for those things. So I know you can get like running belts. I've also heard recently that there's things called running vests. I think I'd be interested in looking to that potentially for this year. The idea of a running belt, I love. I will say the only annoying thing about this running belt was the fact that this doesn't really stay. I find that it loosens throughout the run. So like in between my runs or when I was pausing and just walking, I would retighten it, and that kind of got annoying throughout the day. But other than that, I really loved it. I bought it black because it matches most things, but then it also has these neon strips as well as these reflector strips, which is just great to wear if you're going running, especially outdoors, so that people can see you. That's very important. Then also I love that it had 3 separate pockets. This one was perfect. I have a iPhone 12 Pro Max and it fits perfectly in there. This pocket right here, I hold my extra house key in, and it has like a little clip thing right here, so I connected it to a key ring that has my extra house key so that I don't have to pack all of my keys and I can just always have that key on me. And then this one right here has like a little drop down pocket situation. I actually, for most of my runs, would carry my pepper spray in here, so if you are a girly who is concerned about the safety of your runs, you can carry like a small thing in here, just so you feel more comfortable, you know, being out on the run. Or I could hold like a small like AirPods case or something like that. That could also be held in here for sure. Or if you're one of those runners that likes the gels or those snacks while you run, that's a great pocket for that as well. And then while I was thrifting, I found this reflector tab thing, so I also wear that on the back side or wherever which way I have it facing me, just so that I have reflectors on both sides of me so that it can be seen. And then this one also turns into, I believe, a flashing light. Overall, definitely recommend a running belt or running vest. I've never tried a running vest, but I think I would really like that. I would say, as far as running belts go, this is the only one I've ever tried, but I love the pockets that it offers. It offers just the right amount of space that I need. I'd probably rate this one like an 8 out of 10. Not that I've been rating everything, but just for the fact that this one isn't the sturdiest strap-wise. I'm sure there's probably better quality belts out there that don't do that and stay fastened properly. The moral of the story is this definitely changed my life, especially with my goal of running, so definitely recommend trying out one of these. My 12th item is my Aquaphor stick, and for those of you that know me, you know I love Aquaphor. It's my favorite chapstick brand of all time, especially the ones that are squeezy tube. Love those so much. But one of my dear camp friends, Gummy, introduced me to the fact that they have these large, massive sticks, and they're not necessarily meant to be chapstick. They're just kind of like large sticks that can be used anywhere in the body. That's why I love Aquaphor, is it's just really good for any part of the body. But there's something so comical and so satisfying about whipping out this huge chapstick tube and using it as chapstick. And it never ceases to make me laugh every time I whip it out, and someone who's never seen it before be like, that's the largest thing of chapstick I've ever seen. And I'm like, thank you, it's my Aquaphor stick. I love this thing so much, so definitely recommend if you love Aquaphor and you've never heard of the fact that they come in stick form. Just for size reference, just so you guys understand what I'm saying here, let me pull out a different chapstick tube here. Just for size comparison, this is the Aquaphor stick, and then this is a different chapstick. So just so you get a good reference point of how huge this thing is. I love it though. And also when you put it in your tote bag, if you're a tote bag girly, it's such a recognizable item, just like with feel, if that makes sense, because it's such a large tube that when you feel around in your tote bag, you can find it rather quickly. So I love this a lot, so can't recommend that more. My 13th favorite of this year, I will insert photos of, is heart nails, just in general, nails that have hearts on them. This started when I went to the Sabrina Carpenter concerts in 2023. My nail lady got it exactly how I wanted it, and from that point forward, it just didn't feel right if I didn't have hearts on my nails. So anytime I'd get it done, and I even tried one time at home to do the hearts myself, I would ask for hearts on my nails. And I just feel like it's like the perfect last touch, and literally every single time they do it, yes, it's slightly different in like size or shape of the heart, but literally every single time it makes me feel so complete, which sounds crazy, but it's so girly pop of me. And I'm in a major heart phase right now, and I love it so much. And it was so cute too, because every place that I went to, they were always so confused with why I would want the hearts facing me. And it was so sweet having to like watch them like teach themselves like how to do a heart backwards, because I guess that's something that people don't like normally ask for. And so before they would take off my old nail, I'd be like, this is how I'd like my hearts if possible, please. And anyway, every single nail tech and artist that I ever had do my nails this past year, even the start of this year when I got my nails done, absolutely killed it. Literally the ones before my red nails that I have on right now were these brown nails with white hearts, and those are my dream nails. Those match my custom Converse so well. I felt like such like who I am in my soul. I felt like it felt like me. So was in a major heart nail phase, if that makes any sense. So yeah, definitely a favorite of mine. My 14th fave of this year is my wet hairbrush. Wet hairbrushes have been my fave since like 2020. It's literally the only brand of brush that I love to use at this point. I love how it brushes my hair both dry and wet, and it doesn't hurt to brush my hair. And for the longest time, these were the kind I used. I'm sorry, it's kind of gross, please don't judge. But these were the kind that I used the most. They're just like your normal kind of brush with like, I don't know what it's called, but like the plastic part in the back. But this kind gets dirty and dusty so quickly. I know you're supposed to be cleaning them regularly, but I don't. So when I saw this one in store, I first thought it was stupid. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, why do I need a faster drying hairbrush? That just was like, I don't know, it seemed kind of like a gag thing to me. Like, you're lying about that, right? Like, hair purpose wise, do I see a difference in my hair drying faster? No. But brush wise, do I see a difference in like the ability to keep it clean and my brush dries faster? Absolutely, I do. So I absolutely love this. To the point that I lost this for like a week and was freaking out that I thought I'd never find it again, that I bought the exact same one again. So I love wet brush generally, just like the brand in general, but this specific style of wet brush has worked really well with the whole cleanliness of my brush, if that makes any sense. So definitely recommend this one if you also have been struggling with that issue when it comes to hairbrushes. My 15th favorite thing, I can't really include a photo of, but I actually mentioned earlier in this video, is the fact that I have a YMCA membership now. I had one with my family for like 1 year while I was in high school, and it was nice, but I didn't like necessarily have the freedom to just go whenever I wanted because I was a high schooler. So now, being an adult, I've been wanting to find ways to be active that aren't strictly limited to gym activities, if that makes sense. And I love the flexibility that the Y gives you. I love the range of classes that they offer. I love the range of activities that they offer. The fact that they still offer a gym. The fact that they have a pool. I just feel like you get more bang for your buck going to the Y, and also you get a major discount being a young adult. There's a young adult discount, at least for my Y, to obviously encourage young adults to sign up for the Y. I have loved it. It's been great to either go before work or after work. I will say it's not open like 24/7 like a Planet Fitness or something like that. I feel like it is very much more community based. I feel like the opportunity for building connections and also being more intergenerational kind of an audience makes it more of a comfortable place to go to. So if you're someone like me who's like really intimidated by the fact that like I don't know how to use most of the machines at like a gym or something like that, I just want to have a more active lifestyle and a chance to build my community by meeting people in the classes, I cannot recommend the Y more. They also have like open gym time periods, like a basketball court, and they, depending on your Y, they might have like pickleball courts, stuff like that. I feel like it's really like geared towards like anyone coming in at any age, coming in with any skill set when it comes to their activity level. And there's just something so inclusive about that to me that just makes me feel more welcome, I guess is probably the best way to put it. So if you've been like putting off that kind of thing and you've been wanting to get into it but don't know where to start, I definitely recommend checking out your Y. And my Y even gave me like a whole tour of the place, which was really nice. Before I signed up for my membership, I was like really nervous because my Y is huge, and I'm to this day shocked how many people go to it. It feels like practically the whole community goes, and the facility there is huge. So getting a whole tour of the place and how it works and how the app works, it was really beneficial before like signing up for a membership. So yeah, definitely check out your Y. My 16th favorite this year is my Caramel Sweet Tooth perfume by Sabrina Carpenter. I can't remember the name. I think it's Caramel Dreams or something like that. Yes, I had the other scent in last year's video, but this year she came out with a new one, and it's more of like a less sugary, more warm caramel kind of scent. And I love this one so much. I still love the original one too. I think both of them are just so cute, and I love having them displayed on my little bookshelf area. Of course, when she came out with this new like scent version of it, obviously I had to buy it, and I love it so much. I wear it for like nice occasions or when I'm going out with friends, and always get compliments on it, so definitely recommend if you like that kind of scent, check out this one. This one is so good. My 17th favorite of this year is this NYX Epic Wear eyeliner. It's in the shade just red, and I absolutely love this liner so much. My roommate introduced me to this line of eyeliners, and I think to this day it's still my favorite like line, brand, what have you, for eyeliner. It has a very tiny tip. It lasts a really long time. They have other colors as well, but the fact that they have a red was just so stunning. I'll insert some photos, of course, of me wearing it. I would wear this for the Sabrina Carpenter concerts, not to keep bringing up her name all the time, I'm so sorry. And it just was life-changing. Like, wearing red liner for the first time and like feeling the confidence that I felt, it was life-changing for me. So definitely recommend if you're looking for a colorful liner. I know they have other ones too. I think they have like blue, green, purple, etc. So definitely check out that one. My 18th favorite of this year is a movie. I saw it in theaters 3 times before they took it out of theaters. It's the new live action Little Mermaid movie. I was excited for it, do not get me wrong. But did I expect to love it to the extent that I love it? Absolutely not. I was not prepared to love it as much as I did. I just think it's one of the best live action remakes that Disney has made so far. And I know that's controversial because I know the idea of a live action remake is already controversial for people and a lot of people don't like it. That's okay. I love Disney a lot, so of course I went to see it in theaters, and I have never once seen a movie in theater 3 times before. That was my first time, which to me just really goes to show how much I love it. And the soundtrack to that movie is phenomenal. I mean, it's unbelievable how much I love the soundtrack as well. I just feel like the voices that they got for this, chef's kiss. It was phenomenal. And then also, of course, I need to plug my man Prince Eric. I was not expecting to love the live action Prince Eric as much as I do. I love when Disney gives the princes a song, when they give them something to do throughout the movie, when they give them actual like character and personality. I eat it up every time. I feel like the Beast from the live action Beauty and the Beast walked so that Prince Eric in the live action Little Mermaid could run. That is my hot take. But I feel like after hearing that song from Beauty and the Beast, they were like, ooh, give the men personality. Let's give it to them. And I ate it up. When he sings that song, Uncharted Waters, it is unreal how I want that man to be mine. I am like, okay, Prince Eric, we see you. And I am not ashamed of that, okay? He is the moment, okay? But yes, moral of the story, loved the movie, loved the soundtrack. The soundtrack definitely made its feature into my Spotify Wrapped this year. I was shocked that it actually was not in my top 10 or top 5, but the soundtrack definitely made it into my top 100 playlist that Spotify gives you every year. And I really don't care. I love it. In fact, after I'm done filming this, I'm going to replay that soundtrack because I have not listened to it in a minute and it's so good. And then of course, I also watched it, I believe 2 more times since it's come out on Disney+. It's a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. My 19th favorite of this year is these 2 green chairs that my roommate and I thrifted. I can't believe we didn't have them in our living room prior to this year. Literally, we were going to this one thrift store that we love, and they were sitting there, and I completely walked past them. I didn't even see them. And then my roommate was like, Sarah, do you see those chairs? And when I saw them, we literally just gave each other that look that's like, because we knew there was no way we were not gonna go home without them. And we bought them in that instant. The people immediately saw us talking about them and they were like, do you want us to hold that for you? And we were like, yes, absolutely. And they're just so cute. They're like the thrift dreams in terms of chairs, absolute thrift dreams. And they weren't that bad. I think it was $100 for the pair. And I think the really funny part about the chairs is that we honestly don't sit in them that often because my roommate's cat, Leela, absolutely loves those chairs. She will like never leave those chairs. She will nap all day in those chairs. They're like her chairs now. So not only do they make our living room so much more cuter, they also just complete Leela's dreams of having her own chairs completely claimed to herself. So all in all, it's the perfect addition to our apartment. My 20th favorite from this year is kind of hard to show, but they are 2 sweatpants that I've gotten from Target. This kind of year was just all about updating my wardrobe because I like to wear things until you can no longer wear them. I've been in desperate need of some new sweats, so goal number 1 was to replace a pair of sweats. I actually still have them. I haven't really gotten rid of them, but I've gotten a pair of sweatpants when I was studying abroad in Australia that I absolutely love, and I can never find anything to replicate it until now. Target, I feel like, has pretty much the perfect replication of the sweatpants that I want. I want baggy sweats, right? Ones that come to like a cuff at the ankle, if you know what I mean, that also have a drawstring with 2 deep side pockets. I know that sounds crazy. Like that should be like an easy find, but for some reason I have had the hardest time finding them throughout the years. And once I saw these at Target, I mean, I tried them on before I bought them, but it was like pretty much an absolute immediate buy. I was like, I absolutely have to get these. And I still have the ones that I have from Australia. They're absolutely worn, but I love this style so much. I love the baggy feel. I don't want it clinging to me, and I mean, I love this kind of sweatpants so much. And then while I was in the sweatpants section, I saw these and I was like, this would be interesting to try on. And they're my absolute obsession. They're my absolute favorite pair of sweatpants I've ever owned. It's kind of hard to show, but they just have like a flared leg at the bottom. And the way that these fit on me and the way that it's baggy and so comfortable, especially if you've just shaved your legs. Girl, if you love, oh my gosh, if you love putting on sweatpants straight out of a shower that you've like just done like a full shower routine to and you're like completely lotioned up, girly, these are the sweats for you. You will not feel more comfortable, I swear, in your life than how you feel in these sweats. I know that sounds intense and I know that sounds like a lot, but I absolutely love these sweats. I don't know if I have any photos of myself in either pair, but if I do, I will obviously insert them. But it's changed my life. And I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like if I want to wear sweats out in public, I'll still wear the other ones too. But if I want to wear sweats out in public and just like have a slight notch above your normal pair of sweats and feel like, ooh, you're offering something unique in terms of silhouette, I know it sounds crazy. I will wear these, girl, especially with moccasins or my Converse. Forget about it. Forget about it. My next favorite of 2023, I will insert a photo. It is my Jellycat stuffed animals. I still love all my other stuffed animals I have. I have them all in a basket next to my bed. I still love all my Squishmallows, all my Disney themed stuffed animals, all my miscellaneous stuffed animals. But of course, as most girlies have picked up on this year, Jellycats have become a major trend for 2023. They've existed for a long time, apparently. I've never heard of them until 2023. And I thrifted all 3 of them and they stay in my car at all times. I just think they're the cutest addition to my car. I have an avocado that has like a knit beanie kind of situation on its head. And then I have this adorable bunny. I love it so much. And then I have this like pink octopus kind of guy, and they're just so cute. The way that they have like the smiles stitched onto them. I love the brand Jellycat, and every time I go on that website, I am this close to buying another one, but then I see the price tag and I'm like, girl, they're expensive. And don't get me wrong, Squishmallows are too, so I can't even be like that. I have spent money on stuffed animals. But there's something about the Jellycats, they just itch a part of my brain that I love so much. They're so cute. If you have not seen them before, definitely look them up on the website. They have so many different types, and there's so many that I want, but they have now started to be popping up in the thrift stores by me, so I've been keeping an eye out for them in case I can find any more, just to help save some money on the Jellycat front. So yes, that has been a favorite of mine for this past year. Cannot recommend more if you love stuffed animals. Definitely check that out. My next favorite are these Paw Paw beauty blenders for makeup. I got them on Amazon and they are so good. As someone who has been a ride or die Real Techniques beauty blender girly, I never thought I'd ever find another makeup sponge that I would ever love that could compare to the Real Technique ones. I still love those, do not get me wrong, but since buying this like 6-pack one, I'm on my second one of the 6-pack, I love them. I've never felt something so soft, so bouncy, so fluffy, pouncing on my face before, if that makes any sense, in terms of beauty blenders. And I don't think you can buy them anywhere else but Amazon, but legitimately try them out if you love the Real Techniques ones. I know it's going to be hard to imagine anything softer, but trust that these are softer. And this brings us to our last favorite of 2023. My 23rd favorite thing from this past year is none other than The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes from Suzanne Collins. Both the book and the movie, might I add, but of course I started with the book before I saw the movie. And both have been an absolute obsession of mine this year. For anyone who knows me in real life, you know that I went through a heavy, as most people did, a heavy dystopian phase in high school with the Hunger Games series, the Maze Runner series, the Divergent series, you name it. Fahrenheit 1981, I think is that book that's called that. That's also a dystopian themed one. Love that one too. I'm telling you, this revived reading for me. This completely changed my life. I honestly might read the entire Hunger Games series again this year just because how much I love this book and the movie that came out. I saw the movie with my sister and it was everything. This book is so good. If you love The Hunger Games and you've not read this prequel, what are you doing? So respectfully, baby girl, hop on it. Same with the movie. If you love the movies, I can't recommend the movie more. Beautiful casting, beautiful cinematography, beautiful music. I love a good dystopian romance type of moment. And I feel like there's no better way to wrap up my favorites from 2023 than this one right here. So yeah, those are my 23 favorites from 2023. I know they were all over the place. I hope you ladies and gents loved tagging along for that. But what fun way to start out 2024? You know, what more fun of a way than to recap all the things that I loved from last year? It gets me so pumped to see what am I gonna love this year, you know? What new foods am I gonna love? What new scents? Any new books? Any new movies? Any new makeup products? Any new gym products? Like, I love hearing people's favorites that changed their lives, you know, for the whole year. And I feel like this whole list of things really encapsulates what I loved in 2023. But anyway, I have been filming for almost an hour now, so I'm going to wrap it up here. As always, I hope you guys are having a good day, but if you're not, that's okay too. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye! I suppose I need to make a what are they called? What are they called? Title screen? I think they're called title screen. I suppose I need to make one of those, huh? Surely one of those is good. Calling it now, one of those has to be good.